This is the Distracted and Disorderly podcast. I'm Chris, and this is Kayla.
This is Kayla.
We're just fucking idiots.
This
Let's
is
go. We're back again. Distracted and Disorderly podcast. I'm Chris.
Yeah, he's Chris.
She never hits her cue ever. They're always like, stand at the tape, and she's 6 feet away. Like, hi, we're
Mr.
back.
Mark, bitch.
Distracted and Disorderly. I'm Chris.
Yeah, he's Chris. Yeah, but it's good for the content.
Put your $400 Yeti mug down and let's get this started. Today, we're talking about food. Again, we did this in an episode before. I think it was episode fucking, was it 8? 9? 6. Episode 6, talking about food. I feel like that was a good one. I was eating cosmic warhead cubes, dude. They were fucking ridiculous. Cubes, dude. My fucking tongue was fucking purple. And, what else were we eating that day? You were just munching down on some shit.
French fries. Lots of
stuff.
Idaho brown grease French fries.
Yo, how come when you go to Dollar General for French fries or anything
we're not airing that out.
No,
we're not airing that out.
It doesn't matter what brand you buy. If you buy French fries at Dollar General, brown grease at the bottom of your air fryer pan, wherever you're doing it, it'll probably fuck up your deep fryer grease. You probably have to change it after, but why? It doesn't even matter. Idaho, Checkers, fucking Orida. You throw them in the air fryer and then brown grease. How?
Burnt? Huh? Doesn't that mean it's burnt?
No, I don't know. But today, speaking of food, we're having a food showdown. It's not going to be as fucking highfalutin as it sounds, but you know, we're gonna talk about a couple different things, this or that's. Obviously,
I don't know if we're gonna agree on all these.
Some of these I'm gonna talk about anyway because I came up my whole life eating meat and all that stuff. I don't anymore. I went plant-based. It works for me. I don't care if it fucking works for you or not, but it works for me.
He's already attacking people and they didn't.
No, everyone always has a weird opinion. They're always like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it's like, I'm doing it for me. I'm not even doing it for you. So, but, because, before I did that, I used to love buying them expensive ribeyes and fucking peppering them up, throwing them in the pan. I know how to do all that good shit, but I've moved on now and I figured out the ways of tofu. But
I just can't wait to go over the way that you typed these out.
What do you mean? Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up with this shit.
I'm going to wait till we get there.
Okay, so
the two that I'm looking at.
You know what? I'm going to start it off like this.
Oh, sure.
Because I just don't want to
I want to start it off like that.
Okay, go on. Start it off like that.
Okay. Steak or chicken?
It's always steak. It's always steak.
Chicken.
100% of the time. If someone says steak or chicken, you go steak. Unless you planned out your week, because I wouldn't eat steak every day of the week, you fucking colonoscopy waiting for motherfuckers. But I
eat chicken every day of the week, pretty much.
Yeah, but steak sits different. That don't sit right. That don't go through you the way it should.
That's why chicken is better.
But it's not the fact that it's better. If we're talking like meal-wise, if it's Friday night and someone's like, you want to do steak or chicken? I'm always going to say steak back in the day. Always.
Really,
and don't buy me that motherfucking $4 London broil because I'll throw hands. You got to come back. It's got to be at least $12 to $15 fucking per pound ribeye. Or,
you don't want steakums?
Oh, you know what? I love steakums. I'm not going to lie. I'll throw a fucking whole box of steakums in the pan and I'll cheese whiz the fuck out of them and put onions on them, pretend I'm in Philadelphia.
Whiz.
I will pretend it's Philly shit. That's how they do that shit on the food truck.
I just like chicken because, like, steak, I feel like you want it the expensive way, right? Like, you don't need a ton of seasonings. You just need it to.
You just make a pepper blend. You grab any pepper you have in your fucking cabinet and you throw it in a little bowl. You shake it up and you put it on that steak.
Yeah.
Chili pepper.
I think chicken is cool because you can just have it. You could have it in so many ways. Yeah, even if you're just baking it. I just like the.
There's nothing wrong with chicken except for it's murder. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with chicken.
What's wrong with steak? You don't think that steak's not murder?
It's all murder.
You think steak is just magically appears from a tree and then you're like, oh, steak. Steak is here. Wow, that's crazy. Steak.
No, but seriously, chicken's versatile.
I like chicken better.
It's versatile.
I really like steak. I like steak, but chicken is more versatile. And I like it that way.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
You do lemon pepper chicken. You could do
anything with steak too.
Chicken tenders. You can make chicken nuggets. You can have.
You can definitely make steak nuggets.
No, those are called steak tips. Steak tips. What are you breading
Exactly.
the steak? You psychopath.
You remember when you can bread a steak? You ever had chicken fried steak? Yeah. No, you haven't, have you? With the sausage gravy? No, you haven't, have you? Chicken fried steak with this fucking white sausage gravy? You have no idea, but you
I
probably do.
don't.
You have never had steak. You never had chicken fried steak.
What does it look like?
It looks like a big pounded out fried chicken. You know, it's all breaded up and browned up, except it's steak in there. I want to say
It
they
sounds
use
like a
cube steak.
disgrace
No, it's
to
fucking
steak.
that. It's a southern
Cube steak?
staple. It's
That could stay down south.
It's a
You
southern
enjoy
staple.
all your
Listen,
fried foods,
until
bitch.
you've had that white sausage gravy poured over a chicken fried steak, you don't know what you're talking about.
I like how it's chicken fried steak.
Yeah, because
Chicken.
it's fried like chicken.
Because it's chicken.
Okay. Candy or chocolate? And I know your fucking
Candy.
answer. I already know your stupid answer. Yeah, I knew you were gonna. I knew you were gonna.
Unless it's an almond joy.
Oh,
Then I'm
apparently
taking-
chocolate's okay if it's wrapped around almonds and crackanut. Okay.
Coconut is amazing.
I think Almond Joys and Mounds are most overrated bars.
Nobody likes them. I like them.
I never did. Every time I got those, I was like, get the fuck out of my Halloween bag. Get the fuck out of here.
I also used to really like snowballs, and everybody hated snowballs. They like Twinkies.
I'd rather.
It's
Those
just coconut
snowballs are
marshmallow, man.
fucking bad. Those
They're
are,
so
you might as well love moon pies. You might as well fucking. Oh my god.
I just like
Banana
candy
moon
better.
pie.
Do you like chocolate better?
I was never a huge candy guy, but here's why chocolate's better to me. Chocolate.
You did. You chose these on purpose. Chris set me up for
Chocolate.
this. He fucking set me up for this bullshit. He just wanted to argue. We're not going to agree on any of this.
Chocolate can be made
So
into
you're
a
like
cake, can be made
fucking
into an ice cream, it can be
SpongeBob.
made into a fucking
Candy
sauce,
can
it
too,
can be made into
stupid
a
ass.
bar. No one's eating fucking candy. Yeah, candy ice cream works if it's
Sorbet?
in chocolate.
Watermelon sorbet. I had tutti frutti yesterday, bitch.
I saw that picture. I
love
saw your
sorbet.
I saw Michaela's Insta story.
Not my
You get that weird
Instagram.
fruity bowl. Like I saw hers and I was like, let me get that. Hers
She had,
looked
like Reese's,
Michaela,
peanut
you
butter.
make the right kind of froyo setup there. Whatever she made was trash.
There was boba, fruit balls with kiwi, strawberry, passion fruit, and a bunch of it was watermelon sorbet and strawberry sorbet mixed together. It was like a swirl, a twist. It's like everybody hates Italian ice. I love Italian ice.
No, I love
It's
Italian
so
rice.
Good. Rice?
No, I had a speech impediment thing there. I impeded my own fucking tongue. But
Candy is way better.
It's like,
Starburst,
candy is way
bro.
better.
Skittles.
No.
Watermelon Sour Patch are unmatched.
Are we gonna call gummies candy? Are you trying to do this now? Is this a thing you're gonna
Gummies is
call
candy.
gummies? Is a gummy a candy? Guys,
Yeah.
distractedanddisorderly@gmail.com. Is gummy a
Not
candy?
fruit snacks, bro. I'm not eating fucking the fruit smileys or the fucking
Fruit snacks are
whatever
gummies, technically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But when you add Skittles and fucking Sour Patch Kids, it's different.
Chocolate.
Yeah, you're fucking gross.
Fries
or
You know
chips?
why? Okay. French fries all day.
Chips.
French fries. I'll take a plain unsalted French fry over any chips you put in front of me.
For
I'd
real?
rather have a fry.
Is it because it's more?
No, French fries are the perfect food. That and pizza, you know that. Those are like
If
the
it
two
was
perfect
potatoes
foods.
or chips, I would choose potatoes. Because
Yeah,
you can
all
prepare
day.
potato like a French fry.
Ooh,
Or you could prepare
roasted
You
potatoes.
just had the wrong comparison. French fries or chips? I'm choosing chips.
Yeah, but you know what? You can do so much with French fries. They put them in the gyros.
You
They
could do
fucking do
so
all
much
sorts of
with
goods.
different chip flavors. There's so many
Yeah,
chip flavors.
But they're not. I don't all translate. Cappuccino Lay's doesn't translate. Nobody wants that. Lay's. Get the fuck
okay,
out of here.
what is that? One bag out of the 600,000 flavors you get to choose from with
Yeah,
different
yeah,
brands?
But there's so. You know,
Dill, pickle, barbecue chips, sour cream and onion.
I will tell you what.
Salted vinegar.
Zapp's chips are the #1 chip brand out there. I don't care.
I wish they had
I
more
don't
of a
care where
variety,
you
so
live. I don't
disagree
care
with
what
that.
brand you tried that I didn't try. Zapp's chips are fucking #1.
I don't agree with that because they don't have enough flavors yet. When they do have
They
enough
do
flavors,
have
I'll
more
agree with
flavors.
you.
We don't get them all because not everyone carries them. That's
They
why I
still
gotta
don't
get them
have
at the
enough
goddamn
flavors.
Dollar Tree Zaps.
And
But
their barbecue chips are meh. Like I like the dill pickle ones. The dill gator, whatever
the
the fuck.
gator dill
The
gator
heat-
taters and the
the
fucking
regular ones-
voodoo and the voodoo heat. Maui
Are you gonna
onions.
let me talk for you to keep interrupting me because you know what they're fucking called?
Okay.
I prefer chips because there's just so many fucking flavors you could choose from, and I could eat chips. I mean, I have a problem. I could eat a whole bag of chips, a
What
family
about
size, and I'd be good.
what about places that specialize in just doing fries and different kinds of fries and all
Oh,
that
you mean
stuff?
McDonald's
No,
and
no, I'm
fucking
talking like there's a place in Northampton that I've told you
yeah,
about this place. They have a fry like menu and it's different
yeah.
ways of they
So yeah, but it's still I would still choose chips. I like French fries. I'm not saying I fucking hate. Nobody hates French fries. I like French fries, but
tahini
I'll choose chips all
sauce
day.
and Tabasco sriracha on them.
I'll choose chips all day over that.
Ooh. Oh my god. You know what? We're fucking done. We're done here. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Salmon or cod?
Salmon,
You want pink fish or white fish?
salmon.
Yeah? In all instances.
Yeah,
What if you can only batter and fry it?
fine.
Yeah, you would choose salmon over cod in that instance, even
Yes,
though the white flakiness of the
yes.
cod takes to that shit way better.
Yeah, that's the only instance. You gave me that one option. I would still choose salmon. I love salmon.
Salmon is the best in a seafood casserole.
Salmon is the best.
Like those little. I remember those restaurants. They come in that little hot gravy boat, and you get your salmon, and your
Whitefish,
scallops, and your other stuff.
yep. But whitefish you can do more with, but I would still choose salmon because I love I make a mean baked salmon. It's so good. But I got the recipe from a restaurant that I used to work at, and it was a little like
You
family
stole it.
owned whatever.
You stole
No,
that
they
shit.
gave it to me.
Oh
I
well,
asked her for it, and she was like, "Here, I have it in the notes on my phone."
good. They didn't ask for anything in return.
Not this one. Not this one. Which one would you
Sure,
choose? You
I'll
didn't
give
even
you the
answer.
baked salmon recipe, but
You're underage, but
you know it's very hard for me. What do you consider? What's tuna?
just whitefish, I think.
Is
I don't know
tuna a
if I would call it
whitefish?
cod.
Distractingsorely@gmail.com. Is
Well, no,
tuna
because
a
there's pink.
whitefish?
Because I think there's different types of tuna. No.
I guess because you can get dark tuna meat, you can get light tuna
You
meat.
can get pink.
You get
You can
pink. If
get
it's not
white.
cooked, you get that tuna tataki when it's just seared around the edges. That's some good
Yeah,
shit.
I think that cod. I don't know. I would choose salmon. I choose salmon. I like salmon the best.
Whitefish, the versatility. That's what gets me.
Yeah, I could see how that works, but I like salmon. I don't know if you did this on purpose.
But
I'm not purposely choosing opposites of you. I feel like you knew what my answer was gonna be.
no, I didn't. I just started jotting these things down. Like candy or chocolate was absolutely. I wouldn't wanted to argue with you on that. But everything
Yeah,
else, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure on a lot of this stuff. I mean, I know some of this stuff. Yeah, if I really think about it. But like, when I think like steak or chicken, for example, I don't think like what are you gonna eat all the time. I think of like you're going out to eat and you're going somewhere. Like,
I'd
do you
still get
get
the
that
chicken.
dope ass steak or the chicken? You know that
I
was my thought process.
I'm the annoying person who would get the chicken,
Yeah, but that's
but it's
fine. There's
because
nothing wrong with that.
I have you. I mean, even before when I ate steak, I probably would still choose chicken just because it always upset my stomach. Like the taste is amazing. I love steak; it's great,
But I'm saying
but
if it didn't upset your stomach, you got to look
I still would choose
objectively.
chicken.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it depends on honestly. It in any instance for steak or chicken depends on who's cooking it. It
Okay.
really depends on who's cooking it because I think that I could be pulled in either direction. Like I could be a steak or a chicken person depending on who makes it. Because there are some people who just don't know how to fucking make it. Like the people who use like 2 tablespoons of butter and then they have like thyme and rosemary and they're like oh, it's just so
Basting
good.
it
But then there's
constantly.
yeah,
You can
some
also
people
do that with
just
a steak, and it's amazing, by the way.
that well, no, that's what I was saying with steak, not chicken. With
You could
steak.
do it with both.
Did I say chicken?
I think so, but that's okay.
I meant steak because the people who know how to make a good steak can make a really good steak. People who make chicken without it tasting like dry and because they miss the mark of salmonella and overcooked and there's like an in between where it's good.
You know what's nice though? It helped me because when I got good at cooking like thicker ribeyes and stuff, and knowing when to like flip them and take them off the heat and let them sit, that translated right to thick cut pork chops, which I used to be so bad with. I used to be horrible at thick cut pork chops. I'd have the white ring, then gray, and then 9 feet of pink.
Yeah.
Now after like, well, not now, but once I like got the steaks down, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna try a pork chop and do it that way. And they used to come out fucking so juicy and just right. I got good at cooking meat. I
Pork
was
is hit
good
or
at
miss
it.
with me because it has too much fat on it. I can't ever get past the fat.
Um, You got to get the
it's
right cuts
pork,
with the fat around
but
the edge, and because
no, it's
steak. What pork are you
I can't
getting?
do those ones either. I
Oh,
just don't
really?
like specifically pork fat. Pork fat has like a different
That's the
it
best
freaks me
fat.
out. I can't do it.
Ooh,
I don't know
you
why.
caramelize the shit out of that.
I know I want to like it, but for some reason,
I'm such a
it
bad
just
plant-based motherfucker.
I don't know. I can't do the pork fat. It's just like something about it is too tough.
Okay. Did you add to this list?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I
Uh,
can. I have some off the top of my head.
Go ahead,
But
throw one at
you
me.
missed.
I know where I'm at. Just throw something at me. I wanted to see if you had anything other than my list.
Okay, well, I know the answer to this one, but since everyone else seems to be on a feud about it right now, Dunkin' or Starbucks?
That's so dumb. That's not even a
Right.
contest.
No, it is.
Who's
Oh, it
who's
is.
who's contesting? Okay, assholes, listen to me. I'm looking right at you. Look in my fucking eyes.
Oh, it is.
Look in my fucking eyes, Duncan lovers. Okay, when Duncan gets it right, they get it right. Okay.
Yeah,
But when they
kind
get
of.
it wrong, which is fucking
All the time.
most of the other time, you know how many fucking, sometimes on a hot afternoon, I'm like, you know what, I want a cappuccino, and you get the right guy, he blends it up, the fucking flavors blended in there.
It's
It's
so
fucking
nice.
great. And then sometimes you go and it's just an iced coffee because they don't know what the fuck they're doing or they just don't care.
Or
They're never consistent, ever.
every time that we got okay, so I usually just drink coffee, but I like espresso, but Chris gets espresso way more than I do. Every time he
I
wanted an
prefer
Americano, they would
espresso
just
to
give him black
coffee.
coffee.
I prefer espresso to coffee.
Yeah, but every time you ordered an Americano, they would just give you a black
Yo,
coffee.
Dunkin', yeah, that's another one. You get a nice Americano at Dunkin', you run the risk of it just being coffee over ice with a little water splashed in it.
Stale coffee, not even
Ooh!
like good
Yo,
coffee.
and you know what's fun though? Every single time I go to Starbucks, my drink is good. Every time.
And even if they do mess it up a little bit, it's still good.
Most common reply from people why they don't like Starbucks. Oh, their coffee tastes burnt, shitty burnt coffee. And it's like, yeah, but
Yeah,
they have
does
other
it?
coffees? Did you know they have other coffee? If you just
No,
get
but
their
it doesn't
regular
taste
fucking,
burnt.
but I'll give it
It
some
doesn't.
people, some people don't like
No,
that
no.
bold roast. That's a
They're
bolder
used
roast. I
to
know.
they're used to stale, watered down Dunkin' coffee because they fill the cup up to here with
Yeah,
ice.
but
You're
here's the thing.
drinking watered down
Dunkin's
bullshit.
coffee, their blend is like a light to medium roast, where Starbucks is like a darker roast
Yeah,
coffee.
but it
It's
doesn't taste
bolder.
burnt.
Yeah, but that's some people don't know how to describe it. They just say, well, it's burnt. It's like,
No,
you're wrong. You're fucking
I'm
wrong.
drinking dark roast right now,
Or
and
you could,
I don't know how
yeah, try asking, hey, what other coffees do you have? And they'll be like, well, we got the Pike's Place
blonde
and the
roast.
Veranda brand. And we got, but the blonde, yeah, of course you got the if you get the espresso, you get the regular fucking the Starbucks blend, or you get the blonde espresso, which the blonde is fantastic. But you know what?
It
They're
bothers
consistent
me.
and they're nice
It,
people when you go there. They don't look like they fucking hate their day.
yeah, but it bothers me when this isn't gonna be who you're thinking of. It's gonna be somebody else. This happened to be this weekend. We were ordering at Starbucks, and the person was like, "I don't know how to order from here," and I'm like, "Just ask."
You know who you are.
Well, no.
You know who you are.
I'm not talking well, yeah, you too, but that was your first time,
You
whatever.
know
Just
who
ask.
you are.
I think it's funny because I remember going to Starbucks for the first time, and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't really know how to
It's
order," but, like, it
intimidating.
says
It's intimidating.
I guess, but
Well,
it's
don't
also
forget
kinda like,
they
if
have
you
that
don't
big
know, ask.
menu though. They have that big digital menu and all that with like a handful of their drinks on it. So when you get there, you look at it and you go, I don't want any of those four things that they show on this menu. What the fuck is there a menu? And then once you start going, you realize, yeah, there's a whole menu of craziness. But they really just put their specialties and a couple regulars on that menu. But they have
Yeah,
a
but if
whole
you have the app
backlog of shit. You get
yeah, if
the
you have
app.
the app, you'll know how to
2024.
order. Guys, pay attention.
2024.
Come on now.
Starbucks all day though. That's an easy win.
All
We
day,
both pick
Starbucks.
Starbucks until
Dunkin's is only convenient because 'cause we're in New England and they're everywhere.
we get some new player in the game. Like I think out west they have Coffee Bean and there's a couple other ones. Until one of them shows up and starts killing it, it's fucking Starbucks. I mean, there's a couple spots. There's a
Yeah, but
couple
it's also
local
like a
spots that
fast
are
food
decent. But
coffee.
you know who's got good coffee and espresso, by the way? Tandem Bagel.
Yeah, they do. I used to get coffee there all the time when I
Get that
worked out that
jalapeno
way.
bagel with the vegan cream cheese and the
I
freaking
used to get the jalapeno bagel.
Americano.
Wait, no, they have the jalapeno cheddar bagel that I really liked.
I like the straight jalapeno bagel because when they toast it, the oils come out and it's glistening and
Spicy.
it's so fucking good.
It's really
Okay,
good.
so
Real good.
this is the age-old debate, but I'm gonna throw a third contender on this one. So we got McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's.
Neither of them.
Come on, you have to pick.
If I have to choose one,
Yeah,
I
if
feel
you
like I'm
have to,
biased because
if
I've
we're,
we have each worked at one of these places. I choose Wendy's.
you would eat at Wendy's first.
I really want to say Burger King because of the fries that they used to have, but they don't have them anymore.
I like
And
Burger
then
King's fries now.
the chicken nuggets at the little, I think they were like Dino Nuggets. They had shapes at one point. They were like
They
stars and
used to
other
be
shit.
Dino Nuggets. Yeah,
Yeah, and then I really like Burger King, but I was traumatized by the one that we have out here, so I'm gonna go with
you had
Wendy's.
the crackhead Burger King.
Yeah, we
Listen,
did.
here's the thing, though.
And
Here's the thing.
McDonald's had heroin needles, so we're done with that one too.
McDonald's is not the same place it used to be. They're trash
It's
now. I don't
not.
care who the fuck you think you are. They're trash now. They
Yes, they
have
are.
admittedly changed up some of the things they do with their foods, especially their fries. They've made some little changes. So if you're like 30, 40 years old and you're like, man, I feel like this McDonald's used to be so much better. It was way better. It used to be better.
Yeah, but also, fun fact for everybody, I bet everyone's already watched the movie, the fucking all of the 20 McDonald's movies that are out. They genetically modify the potatoes that they grow so that they grow longer, so you can get the extra long
Yeah,
fry
you
that
get
you
that
get in
6 foot
there.
fry. You ever wonder why you
And
don't
they're
get that potato in the
so
bag?
bad for you.
I'm sure. Either
They
way,
taste bad
you
because they're
also
genetically modified.
make a burger that smells like McDonald's burger. Make a burger. They tell you it's 100% beef. This is
It's
100%
not.
beef. If it's 100%, that leaves no room for nothing else. You can't even salt it. So if it's 100% beef, okay, and they say that's all they, hey, it's just McDonald's 100% beef. Those are our
Well,
patties.
wait, doesn't Wendy's advertise that too?
Wendy's and Burger King smell and taste more like a burger when they're cooking than a McDonald's burger.
Well, I've worked at McDonald's. They don't come the way that you think that they do. And like the eggs come in weird circle packages and you just cook them like that. It's weird. It's
I
already
believe
the
it.
yolk and the egg white is already like that. It's the same thing at Dunkin'.
I
Dunkin'
believe it.
does the same shit.
Yeah, they're egg patties.
But
You
I
know,
choose Wendy's.
I gotta go
It's
Burger King. I mean,
I like the 4 for 4.
even before I ate vegan, like I choose Burger King still now because the Impossible Whopper, and they consistently have it, and they don't fucking play games like all the other fucking idiots that put one thing on their menu and pull back on it. Like you can stock up on a little bit of frozen nuggets for your Beyond Nuggets, KFC, you fucks. But or Taco Bell keeps teasing stuff, vegan crunch wrap, and then it goes off the menu at 10 seconds later. But Burger King all day, all day. I always thought a Whopper was better than a Big Mac or a fucking Wendy's square
Big
burger,
Macs are
whatever.
soggy and gross and they're
Big
not
Macs used to
like
be the shit. I'm not gonna lie. I liked all places. I
used
was
to
I
past
was the
tense.
12-year-old kid that got the Arch Deluxe meal. When they used to do the Arch Deluxe meal, I was that fucking kid. They were like, these meals are for adults, and I was like, no, I want it. I want that meal. So, but Burger King, fucking Whopper, all fucking day, all day.
Yeah, I mean, I like Burger King. I don't like to eat at McDonald's. If anything I've ever gotten there, it's when I'm hungover and I get the home fries. Nope, hash browns. The hash browns, not the home fries. So
I
when I'm
do.
hungover, I'll get hash browns. That's it.
I do love their fries though. I do like Burger King's fries. McDonald's are trash. Wendy's, I like that Wendy's has natural cut fries now.
Yeah,
I like them. I like their fries.
I like Wendy's fries a
The only
lot.
downside to Wendy's is they got rid of the spicy nuggets, and everyone loved them. It was such a weird thing.
I
Everyone I knew liked spicy nuggets. They got rid of
love
them, and then they
spicy
brought them
nuggets.
back, and somehow they're drier and shittier than they used to be. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
they're
they used
not
to be
as good as they
fantastic.
used to be.
They used to be all juicy and shit. Now they're just cardboard. You fucking Wendy's
Yeah, and I
bitch.
mean, during the pandemic, I'm pretty sure that that's all that we ate, anyways.
Yes.
So,
Throw one at me. Throw one at me.
okay, thriller movies or horror movies?
You know I'm gonna pick horror. You know I'm
Really?
picking horror over thriller all day.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What about if it was like sci-fi or horror?
Don't forget, in horror, there's horror is like 60% thriller, 40% supernatural, whatever you want to call it in that end, unless it's like a serial killer thing. But even a serial killer horror movie, it's still technically a thriller.
Yeah, I guess.
But sci-fi or horror,
Yeah.
I'd have to pick horror still. I love sci-fi movies to an extent. Like I ain't a Star Wars bitch, but I fucking distractedslowly@gmail.com if you disagree with me. But my sci-fi is mostly sci-fi horror, aliens, Predator. Even the fucking the satirical Starship Troopers was fantastic. Like I like some sci-fi, but I'm not a full on sci-fi nerd. Like
I
I'd
like
rather
sci-fi, but I
horror.
think I'd have to go with horror too. There's a
Always
lot in
horror.
horror movies.
It's always horror. The only time they fuck up horror is when
I
they
think
make
that's the only
horror
thing that we've agreed on so
like,
far.
well, horror's taken over anyway. They're finally making good horror TV shows that can go more than a season and not start to turn into trash. Like I tried watching
This
The
is supposed to be
Exorcist.
Food Showdown, and I just asked you about movies.
Yeah, I know. This is why this podcast is called Distracting Disorderly. We both have severe mental issues with staying on fucking task. Good job.
I was like, oh, we're
Good
comparing two topics,
job.
not food.
No, you
Oh, if we have to do
fucked
food,
it up. You fucked
wait,
it
no.
up.
Okay, you know how? Okay,
Take notes,
these
people.
suck so bad. I'm sorry to anyone who's ever gotten me this as a gift, but you know those tins that you get at Christmas, and it's like
The cookies?
caramelized popcorn,
Oh,
cheddar popcorn,
I
and
like
then regular
those.
popcorn.
I like those. I liked them.
I don't love popcorn
I like shitty
because it
popcorn
gets
like that.
stuck in your teeth. Okay, what do you do if which one do you choose out of that tin?
Well, here's the deal. I stay away from popcorn. I won't buy it ever. But if the wifey
No, I'm
gets it,
asking
if
you.
the wifey makes a
No,
bowl of popcorn, I eat all of it.
if you have to choose one out of the
Oh,
tin,
caramel.
which flavor?
Caramel. All day, caramel. I want the
You're
caramel
choosing the
right all day.
caramel one?
Yeah,
Did you
I
say
take caramel.
caramel?
I take caramel all day. Caramel. Caramel.
Caramel?
Car milk all day.
Caramel. What?
Car milk all day, motherfucker.
I would have chosen the regular
Cheddar.
popcorn. I'm so basic.
Regular.
I didn't like the
Oh.
cheddar. It had like a weird filmy aftertaste that would not leave my mouth. It tastes like vomit. I like if you waited a while after you ate only the cheddar, your mouth tasted like throw up.
I love that I can buy sriracha dusted popcorn and just eat it till it's gone because it tastes so good.
I don't love popcorn like that. I'll eat
I
my
can't-
dad.
It's an addicting
My
food,
dad
though.
though?
I won't buy it,
He-
but like I said, if it's in front of me and open, I'll eat it till it's gone.
My dad is a popcorn connoisseur. He bought 3 boxes of popcorn while we were grocery shopping like
You
a
can't be
couple
a
days ago.
connoisseur of popcorn and buy microwave popcorn.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
There's so many bags of awesome flavors that's better than microwave popcorn. Why doesn't
Yeah, but
he buy
he-
one of them little machines, like a little mini cart of popcorn maker?
Because he has to make it. He just throw it in the microwave.
How about does he ever go to Yankee Candle and get those bags? Those
First of all-
funnel shaped bags of popcorn.
Wait, stop. He doesn't go to Yankee Candle. So, no, whatever you're asking. No. Second of all, he
Well, they
would
sell
buy the
those
bags
elsewhere,
of
too.
carnival popcorn if he could, but I just don't think he cares to.
Does he ever go? He should come to the Big E with us this year so that he
No,
can get
I
one of
think
those.
that's a bad idea.
They'll sell him a bag of popcorn that's the size of him. Like it'll be like he's carrying
know.
you in a sack next to him.
Whoa.
You're a sack of fucking popcorn.
Wish I weighed that little. What the fuck?
Okay.
Your turn. Popcorn
oh
sucks.
my god. Okay. Peanuts,
You didn't
almonds,
even
or
do all of them.
cashews? Peanuts, almonds, or cashews?
Peanuts, almonds, cashews.
It's cashews all day.
Oh yeah.
I
They
left
just got
one
a
off the
different-
list.
Pistachios.
You were gonna pick that if that was there, wasn't?
No,
wasn't you?
cashews. over
Wasn't you?
pistachios.
Cashews are fucking so versatile. They're fantastic. But you know what? Peanuts and
Oh,
almonds.
do you agree with me on this one?
I don't know, because peanuts and almonds have the best flavors. You don't usually find that many versions of cashews. But
Yeah, but
peanuts
shitty
and
cashews are
almonds
still good.
Blue Diamond almonds are killing it right now. They're
Did
killing
they
it.
have the soy sauce and then
The
they
soy
have
wasabi. Oh, they got salt and vinegar.
What was that noise?
Dill pickle.
Oh.
Oh, you were off.
That
You were
was that
off. I was
noise.
in tune, and you were like a little off in the harmony.
No, I mimicked the noise that you made, and you were trying to match me for some reason, and then there was no matching the note that you had. Good try.
But I don't know. Almonds are like right there with the flavors. But then again, you could soak some cashews in some water and like blend them up and make a crazy good dip out of them. So I don't know.
I like cashews better.
I like
just have a-
cashews better.
They just have a flavor about them, even when it's just salt.
Okay.
It's just better.
Okay. All stomach
Like-
issues aside,
Oh,
take your IBS and stuff it, right? In a,
Oh,
in a
okay.
sack. Take it and stuff it in a sack. Stuff it in a sack for a minute.
stuff my shit bag in a sack.
Who's in your house?
It's just Kaiser. He's fat, so
Okay.
he just barks at stuff because he can't see it.
Creamy soups or brothy soups?
Oh,
We're going on flavor alone. I know I know not everyone can eat a creamy soup. I don't eat them anymore, but when it was me, there was this two places. I used to work in between two different places. And one place every few weeks would have a cheeseburger chowder, and it was fucking out of this world. And then the other place that we used to go to as a pizza place, they used to make their own soup all the time, which was odd because pizza places they have soup, but it's usually like a pasta fagioli, tortellini. But this place used to make a specialty soup every week, and they used to make a creamy chicken and garlic soup. And you can ask our old friend Fire Captain. Um, that soup, I've never tasted anything like that soup ever again. That was that good in soup form ever again.
This is really difficult because I don't think I can choose one.
Oh, but then pho, ramen, those are brothy soups. So it's like,
That's what I'm
ooh,
talking
beef
about,
stew is
buddy.
a brothy soup. Phobo ko?
I
Phobo
make a
ka?
bomb ass beef stew. So, but wait, so this is my dilemma though, because I used to work at the best restaurant. I would have stayed there probably forever if I didn't know any better. They used to make a clam chowder that was just so good. And I would put red pepper flakes in it, and I'd have a side of I would have a tuna melt with tuna melt with clam chowder on the side. But the tuna melt had to be
Ooh.
rye bread with tuna, Swiss cheese, and raw red onion. And I would eat it like that every single day with the clam chowder. And
A
then,
good seafood chowder? You ever have a good seafood chowder?
yes, I have. But then
It'll make you do this.
I love pho and the darkness ramen at Tiger Belly.
Any ramen at that place.
Good. I can't choose one.
It's hard. You get stuck in the middle? Stuck
I am
in the middle of the
because
game.
I'm a soup. I love a soup. I love soup.
I love a soup.
I love
I
a
love
soup.
a soup.
Italian wedding soup, gnocchi soup. I love. Oh,
So, is it safe to say that when they come and they're like, "Will you have the soup or the salad?" You go soup every time, or do you ask what the
every
soup
time.
is?
No, it's just a soup.
You don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Fucking face. It's just soup.
It's just a soup. I don't care at
It's
all.
just a
It could
soup.
be French onion soup. It could be chicken tortilla soup. It
What if
could
they're
be
like
clam
it's creamy
chowder,
cream
corn chowder.
soup?
I don't know what that
It's
means.
creamy milk cream soup with cream on it with cream cubes. You'd be like,
I'll shit my brains out later. I don't know.
I'll shit my brains out.
The fun thing about IBS is you can choose when you want to hurt yourself, so it's fun. It's fun. You just take one for the team. As long as it's on a weekend, then I'll say yes to cream soup. If it's during the weekdays,
if I'm in
can't do it.
proximity of the toilet,
The toilet,
toilet,
I will do the cream soup.
One more. We got time for one more. Don't forget, tell us what your fucking picks are. distractingsorderly@gmail.com. Or if you're watching this, comment on it. What are your fucking picks? What do you think? Do you think I'm an asshole? You can also tell me that. I don't care. Just comment something. Anyways.
But I have one that's not a comparison. Can I ask you what type you'd choose if you weren't plant-based? What was your favorite type of pizza?
My favorite pizza?
Yeah.
I had a few. Because when I used to work at a pizza place, they used to make a chicken and broccoli pizza, but it was an olive oil and garlic base. It wasn't the white sauce. They had a tub of minced garlic and I think it was olive oil, and they would just ladle that onto the dough and spread it around, and then put the freaking cheese with the chicken and broccoli, and that was fucking fantastic. But nothing beats a good old combo from somewhere that makes a good pizza with the pepperoni,
Meat
and the
lovers
hamburger, and the sausage, and the peppers, onions, mushrooms, like a good old fashioned combo. And you know what? Put the anchovies on the side because I'll eat one and I'll get sick of it after that and never eat anymore. But you can throw those on the side too. But
I don't know if I've ever had anchovies on a pizza.
it really depends. Like I said, I think I always used to get it on the side and eat like a half of one. It's so salty. I can't eat more than like a half a bite. But it depends on where it's coming from. Because like a hometown, like a little local pizza place that makes a killer combo, I'm probably going to get the combo there. But if it's Domino's or some fast food type pizza place, like I like Domino's. I like that they're more consistent than half the places I used to get pizza from. They're always extra sauce, always jalapenos, always pepperoni. Just pepperoni, jalapenos, extra sauce, swirl some red hot on there, and fucking good to go.
Do you get the cheese stuffed crust?
No, I liked the Brooklyn style that they did.
The crispy, cut your gums, chew on it.
No, that was the floppy one. The Brooklyn style is the floppy one. You could fold it and eat it folded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like I've always liked mushroom and pepperoni pizza.
I love mushrooms on a pizza.
Mushroom pepperoni. I literally remember when I went under for surgery, they were like asking me dumb questions so that when I stopped answering, they knew I was asleep. And they're like, "What's your favorite type of pizza?" And I remember saying, "I like mushrooms," and then just being out, like just being out, just being dead.
There's a
And
bunch
I
of
was like,
you
"Oh,
fucking children out there that don't like mushrooms. You don't put mushrooms on my pizza. You pick it off, bitch, because I'm putting them on the pizza.
here you go."
I don't want mushrooms. I don't like the texture.
I just like. Okay, wait.
But
So
you just
we
pick them
have a
off,
little.
dude.
We have a local yokel place that we just ordered from last night because
Local
my
yokel.
brother, his wife, the niece and nephew, and the other nephew now is here.
Yeah, yeah.
So we got pizza and they have this new, I think it's called the Mac pizza, and it has lettuce,
Oh, it's a Big
pickles,
Mac, right?
I think, but
It's a
I'm not
deconstruct.
sure
They
because
got
I
their
don't.
Thousand Island on there and shit. They probably mixed it with a little bit of ketchup and mayonnaise. But
No, no, I don't know what it. I don't think that it. I don't know what the base is now that I think about it. It's. I could probably grab a piece right now because there's leftovers, but there's lettuce, pickles, tomato. Um, and by the way, my nieces and nephews like love pickles. I had them try some of the spicy pickles that my dad bought, and they love them. I was like, "Spicy, and you're 3? Love this. Training you at
ooh.
young."
Good. There was a pizza place I used to work near, and they would do an appetizer pizza, and they would take like a little bit of each of their appetizers and throw it on the pizza. So like
Mozzarella
it would be
sticks?
you'd get like little pieces of
Cool.
like these little pieces that they used to do. They were called fiery fingers, and they were like little spicy like little chicken strips. They'd put that on some of it. You get a couple things over here, a couple things over there, and that was always great too. You dip it in the ranch or the whatever.
I love ranch and sriracha mixed together for a crust. When you get to because we got the crunchy style crust, and sometimes they would just give it to the dogs because they're begging the whole time for food anyways. But I am not giving mine to the dogs because I like the crust.
I like it.
I like the crust. So fuck you,
I always
Kaiser.
eat the
Sorry,
crust too.
buddy.
Always eat the crust, you chump. But
I like the cheese
you're
in the
blurred up
crust.
now. You had to move around. Your cameras all can't focus on you.
It's probably a good thing.
You're
You guys don't
fine.
really want to
We're
get that.
wrapping it up anyway. We're by oh okay. We're
We're
wrapping
back.
it up anyway. Monday. Start your week right. Enjoy it. Listen to us on your commute. Put us on YouTube. Whatever. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. We've been fucking off of socials because we wanted to get away from it for a little bit. We're just doing our thing. We got a lot of life stuff going on, both of us. So, we're regular fucking people too, obviously. All 20 of
No,
you that
I'm not
listen.
regular.
But you know what? Share us. Share the podcast. Should tell people. Yeah, what do you got? You got anything left for these fucking people?
I think that they need to stop sucking at everything and comment on our shit. So
Drop a
guys
like and a
suck.
comment. Drop a like and a comment.
Message us, email us, comment something mean about us on the videos. What do you hate about Chris? Tell me what you hate about Chris. Please. That's
Distracting and
all.
Sorely at Gmail. Distracting and Sorely Podcast, Instagram, Facebook, Dis and Dispod on TikTok. Obviously we're on YouTube. You can find us on there, Spotify, Apple, all that stuff. Yeah. So thank you for coming back again. Thank you for listening to our crazy asses get off the rails talking about movie types and genres while we're doing a food episode.
I don't even remember what my first question was. I think it wasn't related to food either.
Well, say goodbye, Kayla.
Goodbye, Kayla.